Released on May 23, 2000, the platform marked the official major label debut of Dilated Peoples, a Los Angeles underground hip-hop trio consisting of Evidence, Rakaa, and DJ Babu. Though they had been active in the underground circuit for years, this album brought their sound to a wider audience via Capitol Records, at a time when mainstream hip-hop was increasingly driven by glossy production and commercial formulas. The platform stood as a resolute declaration of traditionalist values, centered on lyricism, turntablism, crate-digging sample aesthetics, and a clear reverence for hip-hop's foundational elements. Lyrically, the platform champions authenticity, skill, and the preservation of hip-hop culture. Evidence and Rakaa are not flashy rappers, but they're disciplined technicians. They avoid commercial trends in favor of punchlines, introspection, and social commentary. The title track, The Platform, sets the tone with a manifesto-like declaration. Lines like, "The platform means a stage of opportunity," reflect the crew's aim to carve space for authentic voices amid an increasingly corporate scene. Service and Eardrums Pop are showcases for mic skills and chemistry. Meanwhile, tracks like Annihilation and No Retreat delve into more serious militant territory, reflecting a broader resistance to industry compromise. Their lyrical style may lack the abstract depth of artists like Pharoah Monch or the vivid storytelling of Nas, but it's deliberate. Dilated Peoples prioritize clarity and cohesion over complexity for complexity's sake, positioning themselves as purists without becoming dogmatic. Production is one of the album's strongest attributes, with DJ Babu contributing scratches and beats. Alongside producers like Evidence, The Alchemist, Joey Chavez, and Cutmaster Kurt, the album delivers a soundscape rooted in East Coast boom-bap, filtered through West Coast sensibilities. Tracks like Work the Angles, previously released in 1998, are a perfect encapsulation of this aesthetic. Hard drums, jazzy loops, and precise rhythmic scratching. The beat on Triple Optics is dusty and hypnotic, built on subtle, eerie samples. The main event leans more aggressive, with punchy drums and a raw energy ideal for battle rap fans. DJ Babu's turntablism deserves special mention. His scratches aren't mere add-ons, they're integral to the tracks, often serving as choruses or sonic punctuation. In an era when scratching was often sidelined in rap production, Babu keeps it central. The guest appearances are minimal but effective. Deferai brings his streetwise delivery to the main event. Be Real of Cypress Hill lends his distinctive nasal voice to Right On, adding some crossover appeal without sacrificing credibility. Having The Alchemist and Cutmaster Kurt on board helps maintain sonic variety without straying from the album's core identity. There's a consistency in tone and style that reflects careful curation rather than overproduction. When the platform dropped in 2000, mainstream rap was dominated by artists like DMX, Jay-Z, Eminem, and Nelly. It was also the tail end of the raucous records boom, with Mos Def and Talib Kweli emerging as leaders of a backpacker renaissance. Dilated Peoples positioned themselves adjacent to that wave, not quite as abstract or political, but equally dedicated to the preservation of hip-hop as an art form. They also helped bridge the gap between West Coast underground scenes and the more visible East Coast indie movement. The group was often lumped in with other backpacker acts, but that label undersells their appeal. While their lyrics often skew technical and self-referential, they also have a deep connection to b-boy and DJ culture, giving them credibility across multiple pillars of hip-hop. One common critique of the platform is its lyrical repetitiveness. Much of the content revolves around being real, taking shots at the mainstream, or asserting lyrical superiority. For listeners seeking narrative diversity or personal vulnerability, the album can feel thematically narrow. Also, while the production is consistently solid, some tracks blur together due to similar tempos and sample choices. The group avoids radio-friendly structures, which reinforces their ethos but can alienate casual listeners. Evidence's monotone delivery can also be polarizing. He's technically sound and thoughtful, but lacks dynamic vocal charisma, especially when compared to someone like Black Thought or even contemporaries like Slug of Atmosphere. Despite not achieving mainstream success, the platform became a cornerstone of early 2000s underground hip-hop. It helped reassert the importance of DJing and lyrical craftsmanship at a time when those skills were being sidelined in the commercial market. Dilated Peoples went on to release stronger and more varied work with albums like Expansion Team and Neighborhood Watch, but the platform remains their purest statement. It captured a specific moment when underground hip-hop was gaining traction but still fiercely guarding its boundaries. It's also worth noting that the Alchemist's involvement with the group helped elevate his profile and pave the way for his eventual role as one of the most respected producers in the modern era of boom-bap and grimy street rap. The platform is a time capsule, a defiant, skillful, and sometimes rigid statement of intent from a group that cared more about the art than the chart. It may not have pushed many stylistic boundaries, but it solidified a standard. It's not a perfect album, but it's an essential one for understanding the underground hip-hop ethos of the early 2000s. For fans of DJ culture, boom-bap, and lyrical authenticity, the platform is more than just a debut, it's a mission statement.